Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, it's Regit and it's a deadly day because it's time to introduce ourselves to Taboo of the Dead. Invulnerable to all effects, Prince of the Necropolis, it is Taboo of the Dead. He arises, no seals, no curses, no spells can hold him back. And chance to get Curling Cat. Once again, they've made a stage where it's a drop reward and not guaranteed. Thanks on that, Battle Cats. To add to my current sense of absolute joy and happiness towards this level and no apprehensions whatsoever, this stage is in fact not just a deadly stage, but if we click on it now, we see that it is a no continues deadly stage. Yes, it's one of those ones like Queen's Coronation and Realm of Carnage that came before it. It's a hard stage where you can get a cat from it. Oh boy. So this is the strat that seems to be going around the general strategic videos on this level. It is made up of a first slot wombo combo with some other units in the second slot. So what we have is the sportswoman combo to do some such thing, and also the three-pot combo that actually does two combos within itself, which is cat-based health up and the other thing. I think it's unit defense, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll see when we go into the level. The next slot is made up of Cat, who's good at just generally damaging enemies. Manic Peng, who's of course good at everything and is the best cat you've ever seen. Manic Jamira to do some waves and big hits. And then Jamira, which unfortunately for me is horrendously underleveled compared to my other cats. And then of course finishing off, you can't have a level without a Bahamut. So that is the general sort of strat that's going round. It doesn't really differ between many YouTubers, which means there's probably one sort of set way to do this, unless you're trying to cheese it, but the cheese looks very difficult, so I'm not going to try that, and it won't make for a very long video, really. So I'm going to give this a go. You are encouraged to use both a rich cat and a sniper cat, which I'm going to do, and also I am going to bring up the tutorial. I'm not going to use a treasure radar because I'm trying this for the first time. And there is, of course, a 30% chance that I can get the cat, but it ought to be 100 because drop rewards for reward cats, just silly for a level this difficult. In any case, in anticipation of a Regit rage, I forthwith apologise for what is to come. It's going to be quite a difficult level and we can't force close. So what happens, happens, and what happens is about to happen now. So without further ado, let's press attack, and into the battle we go. Right, it's the good old graveyard scene. So you have Captain Ahab, that's the cat defense base up, and then Moby Dick, which is unit defense. I was correct in that assumption. We also have Sportswoman, which is unit defense up as well. Now, the first thing to do is deploy Swimmer Cat, because Swimmer Cat is fast, and we'll come to this monstrosity here, who is Taboo of the Dead. A terrifying purple stitched together zombie monster reading a maths GCSE textbook, probably. The sign of pure evil. It's probably 9 to 1 as well. Anyway, what we next should do is bring along some titans and things like that, and then also some whales by the look of it. Yeah, we should do that. We might bring along Ireland as well. Ireland's expensive though, so we'll have to be careful with when we use that. There's going to be a lot of peons, and that's Rocco just weakened the Titan. I feel sorry for my Titan now. And the first wave of other enemies are Gabrielle Doges, which should be alright for Manic Jamira, but yet maybe not if he sort of misses his shot like that. So Taboo's sort of just chilling there, just having a great time, sort of wrecking me. His attack, I watched the Chalola video, it's massive. I needn't worry about trying to avoid it. It's gonna hit me every time. But the general basis of this level is to just try and whack things at Titans and other stuff, and then a Bahamut when things get hairy, and then a Bahamut past Taboo of the Dead's rotting corpse towards the base, win, and be good. But if we can't go past its corpse, it's fine, because when it respawns, it's going to have less HP. So the main concern is not letting it get to our base, because it's going to do a lot of damage per hit, which is why this combo also includes base defense up. That's going to help us survive more hits. But generally, we don't want it near the base. That's a sort of rule of thumb, and I've run out of monies. That is slightly concerning. I'm going to try and zoom out for most of it so we can marvel at Taboo and yeah, these are really quite ugly fellows, isn't he? Right, here's a Zori, so I believe that's cause for concern. Let's give some Titans and some Cans to do some damage. We don't actually have any meat shields, because I guess they won't really work because it's all burrowing and complicated things. We just got tanky units that do a lot of damage, and cat combos as well. So that's the Zori gone, but I feel like it's going to be like Multiversal Studios in the way that it will just get more and more difficult. And we've already had 4,000 health taken off our base somehow. Not entirely sure why. That's quite concerning. I might get a Bahamut because I am quite concerned. I've said that a lot now. What's going on? No, you stay away. You stay away, please. No, he's going to wreck me. Dang, everything's dead. What? No. It simply cannot end this quickly. Oh, come on. Give it a rest. What is wrong with you? This is... What? No. What? No, stop. Flipping, stop. Stupid flipping gory and a big purple monster. Right, that's it. I'm not subjecting myself to any more of this. That's it. You know what? That wasn't even remotely close. Fine. I'm just gonna cheese it in a stream and probably fail at that as well.